What's up everyone, and welcome back to a new video on the channel. This is going to be a bit of a different video due to the fact that I've obviously made a video way back in the day when Dystopia Song has ended up releasing the Utopia Gardens map, and I wanted to showcase his newest creation, which is actually available for everybody to play right here. It's an event. Did I even say that properly? Event Lab event, again by Dystopia Song, and it's called the. Let me go over there. The Dystopia ruins. It is basically very similar to the original map, except it's now fallen apart. If you've done this event, then you know exactly how cool it is, and there's a lot of detail in it and stuff like that. I wanted to go ahead and check out this one, plus one more. There's another event that I really wanted to look at. Again, I've played it before, but the amount of things that you can do with the actual event lab map, I guess that's like in the sky or wherever it is that they ended up putting it. The amount of things that people do with that is insane. They do such a good job, and I wanted to go ahead and showcase that one as well in this video, because some of the maps that we have now are just crazy. I think this might be it, if I remember correctly. Is that it? I don't even know. It's not it. There's one of them somewhere, and I cannot remember which one it is, but we'll see. I'll find it. Trust me, I'll find it. But yeah. Like I said, I wanted to play this thing and showcase it to you guys due to the fact that it is a really, really cool map. So I'll go to the original map first, and I'll just do one lap because, like I said, I made a video on it way back in the day on this thing. And I've really enjoyed it. I thought it was like a really, really fun map. And I ended up... Here it is. It's got a load of plays as well. And this one is an S1. So we'll select this one. I'll go through it real quick. I think something off-road-esque would probably be the best idea for this thing. So I'm going to pick something in S1, but something that can also kind of go a little bit off-road. And you'll see exactly why once I get on the actual map itself. Right, the Fiesta is perfect. I just thought about it. Like, this thing is literally perfect, the rally car, for this event. It'd probably be the best car to use as well for the other map too, but I'll use it for this one as well. The other one is also only in A-class. I think he sent me two of these maps, but I think I tried only this one that has the... I don't know, I actually don't even remember if he did actually end up sending me both of these maps to try. This was way back in the day. Like, I tried this map before I even, like, I think released it to the public, or before it was like a big thing. But I remember making a video on this thing way back in the day. And this is pretty much what it looks like. This is, again, just with all of the standard stuff that you find on the list of Event Lab. The wood is mad. The wood is crazy to drive on. It's so slippery. Like I said, this is all with just props that you find in just the Event Lab thing. Like, it's just created something so cool. I'm going a bit too fast. I haven't played on this map in a long time. There's also like jumps and stuff that you have to try and hit to try and not fall anywhere. But it is genuinely a really, really fun map. I don't know if this was ever added in the actual Event Lab, you know, weekly event. Jesus Christ. Being knocked out of the way. In the Event Lab weekly events, right, that you'll have for everybody to play. I don't know if this was ever added in that, but it is, like I said, a very, very cool map. And it is... Oh. Yeah, it's just gone and crashed. It's a really, really cool map to play. Like, there's even, like, places where you can go and like chill out and have a little look at the scenery and stuff. Like, there's so many places that are like picturesque, basically, is what I'm trying to say, and you can just go into photo mode and have a little look around. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into too much detail on this one because I have before, but like I said, he's made just a crazy map, and it's just weirdly beautiful. But yeah, his newest map, obviously, which I'm gonna show you guys once I'm done with this one lap of this Utopia Gardens, is basically very similar to this map, except it's kind of like a rundown version of this map. Like I said, if you played it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't played it, then you can simply watch this video, or you can play it afterwards and favorite the event if you want to do it at any other point in the future. But the Dystopia map is, I think, without AI. This is why I wanted to choose like a rally car, something with that can handle jumps, because it just does this basically a lot. It's hard to like be fully in control. Like, it'd just be cool if it was like a rival map, you know what I mean? So you can like set a time and stuff like that. But that's pretty much what this map is all about. So let's quit event. I'll show you guys the new map that he created because it's actually very cool. I love showcasing maps. I think that is kind of cool. I kind of feel like I want to do it a little bit more when I pick maps from the Discord. It's been a long time since I have picked any maps from the Discord, so I'm kind of down to go and do it again. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have a Discord. Link to that is down below. Just click the link tree and it'll be in there. You can join it, and I have a place where people can send over maps, but I haven't really looked at it in a long time, and pretty much whenever I used to look at it, I wasn't really getting anything like super interesting or crazy. So if you have any sort of fun things to send over, feel free to do so, because I'm definitely down to try some more of them. Let's get the trophy truck out. Why not? So this was an A class as well, and you'll see why. You definitely have to go a lot slower for this, because it's a little different. But like I said, it's just such a cool map. It's obviously done during the sandstorm. You can see all the stuff that he basically built in the background is just knocked down, which is mad. It is basically the same map. It's literally the same map, but look at the way it looks now. With just loads of obstacles in the way. Again, I feel like this could be absolute hell for the AI, so I'm guessing that's probably why he didn't put it in. Maybe he does have a map that he used for AI, but it probably just didn't work out too well. I don't know. Oh god, even this bit like is slightly different here, obviously. You can't drive up and then around and stuff, you just literally have to go down. Ooh, I got stuck. Okay. Obviously I'm not trying to go as fast as possible here, but it's a very cool like kind of recreation of his old map that's kind of just a little different. It really reminds me of MotorStorm. If you guys have ever played it, I think I've mentioned this in one of my previous recent streams, where I was talking about MotorStorm and how much of a cool game that was, and this is exactly what it reminds me of. Like, MotorStorm had this like apocalyptic like feel to it. Like, there's a lot of, I mean, there's different MotorStorms obviously that came up. There's one of them that was called Apocalypse, right? There's basically just stuff like this, and it's all, as you're doing races, like buildings and things just fall apart around you. I mean, that would be really cool if you could do like actual action bits in maps. Could you imagine in Forza where you like drive around and like the map just destroys around you? I mean, of course, it's a completely different type of game to MotorStorm, but it's still, that's what this map reminds me of, basically. Viewpoint is gone there to the left as well. There it is. There's no cruise ship, you can't see it. All the buildings are just being collapsed. Even the spirals. Like the weird spiral bits there, they're all gone. Look, there's like parts of it over there. It's a very cool map. It definitely deserves all the plays. I don't think he's actually made, I don't remember if he actually made like a big deal about this, but I remember when he released the gardens, like the original gardens map, I think he made like a whole bit of it, like just to make like a video and stuff on it, but I don't think with this one he actually did anything. And if he did, I obviously missed out on it because I don't know why. But I am subscribed to Joe, and I do enjoy his content. But yeah, it's a weird map, and again, it's basically just his original map except slightly changed. It's definitely one of the cooler maps I've played in this game, 100%. Due to the fact that it looks like there's been so much work put into it, you know, and it's not like your normal regular maps that you get to play, you know, where it's like, oh yeah, just go drive as fast as possible. Here's some stuff in the background. Like this is stuff for like obstacles and things to avoid. You know what I mean? It's a cool map. Okay, cool. Well, this is fun. I'm gonna try and find the other map that I played. If you guys have not seen the other one as well, I'll try to play that. What is going on? But yeah, this was Joe's map, and it is absolutely insane. All right, I found the map. I found it. It is here. It's called JCO Project Race 2, and this is on the little island. It's right here. Okay, let's start it up, and I'll show you guys exactly what this thing is like, because it is so sick. Ever since they released this little island here, people have been going nuts with their with their creations. Honestly, like they've been doing a insane job with the creations of this. I really like the car selection here. Obviously, we're kind of stuck with just whatever cars they give us here, but we'll go through it. And this is what this looks like. It just looks like it belongs in the game. Like the roads, everything. There's like parking lots everywhere. What a map to just go and take out drifting. Like seriously. Like imagine if you could just like slide around everywhere on this map. If this was like something in Freedom. I genuinely feel like this community makes some insanely good maps for this game. Like this is mad. I'm being pushed around. I'm obviously trying to just have a quick look around and all that, but obviously the AI want to just race. But it's not. It's just a big industrial yard. Absolutely crazy what these people can do. He even made like an actual like skyline in the background. There's like buildings and stuff in the actual background of this place. That is crazy to me. It's such a good map. And there's tracks as well. I don't know what specifically he based this on, but it looks fantastic. Again, people just create some crazy things. And I think last week as well, I think it might have been last week, or one of the weeks before this, there was someone that created a map which was very reminiscent of the Tokyo Expressway in, well, the Tokyo. And it's basically just kind of like a weird highway type of map that reminded me so much of like Gran Turismo's Tokyo Expressway, right? Obviously in real life, they do have the Tokyo Expressway, but it just reminded me so much of the Gran Turismo map, and I was like, this looks crazy. It looks so similar to it, and the fact that the community can build stuff like this so easily with the tools provided nowadays. Because I remember back in the day, I mean, you can see some of the older maps that obviously people have created, and obviously we've had different tracks and stuff like that in the videos, and even just the asphalt that's being used here, like it just looks like it just belongs here, like it's spot on. Whereas before, obviously, people were using like weird patches of kind of like fake asphalt, or even like metal like planks, I guess, on the floor to try and create like kind of like a road surface where it's all gone now and it's all properly done up. And most of the time, you see how well they're really connected. It just doesn't look like there's any sort of, I'm going the wrong way because I kind of want to explore it, but you can see how well they're connected, and it just looks like it belongs here. It is the thing, right? Obviously with these maps, you have to kind of follow the route, or else you get like respawn back. But again, I swear, if you give the community enough time, they'll literally make you an entire Forza map. Could you imagine if they let the community just create their whole kind of like, I was gonna call it a DLC, but if they just create their own like kind of map, how sick would that be? I mean, obviously, you're gonna need to somehow incorporate all the little bits and pieces that people create, but if you let people do it, I guarantee you, if you give them like no like build limit, I guarantee you that people will create a whole separate map for this game, and people will enjoy it. The people that will play this game will definitely enjoy it. I'll enjoy it 100%, because it's something a little bit different, right? And you'll have, like I said, the community creating the map, and again, there's some hella creative people in this game, so I really don't see why that sort of thing. Just allow the community to create their own map, like a full-sized map. Then again, it just kind of like saves it's just for storage, I guess, right? That's probably the only thing. But if you can get it, and you can save it on your own hard drive, just let them do that. Just let them add as many bits as they want, but let them save it on their own hard drive. And if they feel like it's a good map, they can try and create content or whatever on it, or they can try like record it and then send it in and see if it gets approved. If it gets approved, let them add, like, you know, Playground Games can just add it into the game. I feel like it's something where they can do with the community, you know, even if they hold like competition or something like that, and then let someone with no build limit just create something and then they release it for the game, even just completely free. Like, just every time someone plays the map, the person just gets like a load of credits in game or something like that, right? Or he gets, I don't know, like some sort of a reward system they can figure out. Surely they can, you know, even monetary, even if they pay him, because obviously the people that will end up playing his custom map will end up just you know, keeping more people on this game, you know what I mean? So there is some way to incentivize that, and I feel like it could go really, really well. So Playground Games, if you have this idea, let me know, because I'll definitely try to get at least some of my community involved in doing stuff like this, because like I said, people are super, super creative, and then if you give them the tools and you give them the space and the time to do it, I guarantee they'll come up with something absolutely incredible. Because from the maps that we've seen just in this video so far, people are very, very creative when it comes to games like this, if you give them the freedom to do it. Yeah, I genuinely think that a full, like, player-made map is definitely something that they should consider. Maybe not for this game, if they don't want to do it for this game. Maybe if they want to focus a lot more on Horizon 6, like, bring Event Lab back and then just give people the tools to create their own maps and just have them go crazy. Like, promote them as much as you're doing now, because I remember when we first started with the festival playlist, we just didn't have a lot of these. I mean, we started off with this, which was a trial, and then we had a bunch of these events here, and then some regular races, and then that was pretty much it. We didn't have all of these maps being promoted like we do now. Like I said, Event Lab is just taking a step up over the past few months, obviously, with these custom events, and they're showcasing them more and more, which is good to see, because the community needs to see some of these incredible maps that people are making. So again, like I said, if you have the freedom, or if you give someone the freedom to do it, they'll definitely create some amazing, amazing things in this game. That's it for today's video. A bit of a kind of like commentary type of video, but I still wanted to showcase some of the awesome maps, I guess, that people make. I haven't used awesome, that word, in like 10 years, but I'll use it for this. They're very, very cool maps. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.